All right, it's cool, man. Y'all know who it is, and this is a special one for all my distant lovers out there. This the rules to the game. You know what I mean? Because it's levels to distant lovers. Now, first rule is you have to respect the fact that you and your distant lover have distance in y'all relationship. Y'all are not together every day. And no matter how much you call somebody on the phone, it's not the same as actually physically being around and being subject to their use or their touch or, you know, the physicality of the relationship. You know what I mean? So you have to respect the distance. Number two, you can't be in denial of your girl or the guy finding someone else to talk to be around, to take a liking to them, to actually, you can't get emotional or mad about them having a friend or somebody else that they, associate with. You're not there. Even though y'all talk good on the phone, y'all probably don't argue. Y'all are very, very, beneficial for each other's mental. You're not there. So you have to respect the fact that, she could or he could have someone that's, getting to know them at the same time you're doing it. You know what I mean? So you can't get upset about that because that comes along with a distant relationship. Number three, don't bullshit yourself. Don't make yourself think it's more than what it is. If you're in a certain location and if he's not giving an effort to get to you, if she's not giving an effort to get to you, or if you're not giving an effort to get to her and she's not giving an effort to get to you, you have to understand that, you have to make a conscious decision to know where you stand in this relationship with this person, because this is a distant relationship. This is not nothing to where you guys see each other every day and you're around each other every night and you're making plans for your future and you got kids involved or whatnot. You know what I mean? And you have to know the difference there. You got to be able to tell yourself where this is going, or if it's going anywhere, if it's not going anywhere. You have to be able to determine that. If you're dealing with somebody in a distant relationship that doesn't have kids, you also have to know that this person is a free individual that can get up and go and do what they want at any given time. It is like, she doesn't have that same sense of responsibility of having a kid. So she doesn't have, excuse me, she doesn't have a sense of responsibility of just being in one spot at one time at any given moment. She's free to get up and go and be, who she want to be. Versus a woman that got kids, that's got a schedule, that's going to be basically on the same routine every day. And it could be a man too in this situation. So don't just take it as it's just all on women, because it could be a single father that's the same way. So you have to understand, when in a distant relationship, you can't lie to yourself and your emotions. You can't get upset if this person has somebody else or talks to somebody else or conversate with somebody else, even though they give you time, even though they tell you they love you, even though they tell you every day, how much they would love to be with you and that they doing right by you and everything else. You have to understand you're in a distant relationship. And for me, myself personally, I do not like them. And I've been in a couple, but the one that got me the most is one of my recent ones, to where I really took a liking to this person. So, and that's already against my rules, but I kept going on, with it because I liked it, the person. So, You can't disrespect the game, and you can't overlook the fact that, you know, you're in a distant relationship. Now, if you can't handle it, stay out of it. You know, stay away from it. But also understand, if you are trying to do it, you're going to run into your own problems. You're going to run into situations to where you're lonely, or you got people in your face on your end that's like trying to figure out or build a relationship with you, but you also know what you have in another place that's, you know, a bond already. So you gotta respect the game. You can't get mad. And, you know, distant relationships ain't for everybody, you know what I mean? So in my experience on it, I had to learn how to cope with being or having feelings for somebody that's not around me. And then I had to learn how to, you know, respect the fact that life goes on. You know, she's by herself, she's living, she's single outside of you, but she only talks to you because she trusts you. She got a bond with you. She loves you. Really, honestly, she loves you. But y'all ain't in that space to where y'all are together truly. So, you know, respect the game, respect the distance, and respect your own self. Have enough strength to make your own decisions out of your judgment and your clarity. Trust me, man. Like, if you can conquer those three things right there, a distant relationship won't be bad. But if you can't, a distant relationship ain't what you want to be in. You know who you rocking with? It's your boy Coon. I'ma holler at you.